Thanks for joining me today, Sam. I'm Penny, lead process coach at Process Partner AI.
Great to be with you, Penny. I'm really excited to see how adding Process Partner AI to my toolbox can benefit my clients and increase the value I add to my improvement projects.
This demo will show how an experienced process improvement consultant can add significantly more value to their clients by using Process Partner AI across the organization.
I'm ready. Show me how your platform works.
We're starting with an order-to-cash project triggered by the CFO as a result of poor cash flow and increasing customer returns.
That's a pretty common high-level process that I investigate for many clients.
Right. Well, I will show you how Process Partner AI can provide the signals and means to be able to launch and monitor a sub-project that you can delegate within the business so that you not only improve the process itself, but upskill your client's team and multiply the value you add.
Sounds great. Where do you start?
After generating the project plan and SIPOC to take into a launch meeting, the first signals come from the cost of poor quality. See this? Picking and packing make up a huge slice of avoidable cost: rework, expedited freight, and returns.
That's a big driver of costs. Anything else point to picking?
Yes. The effectiveness and efficiency matrix flags where effort and impact meet. Picking sits in the high impact quadrant. It's scored low on both effectiveness and efficiency.
Okay, numbers plus strategic fit. That's convincing. What about the data?
The data collection plan we ran validated the suspicion. We collected KPIs for collections, customer complaints, and picking errors for the last 90 days. The dashboard shows correlated spikes in picking errors and complaints.
I see the correlation. More picking errors, more complaints, slower cash collection. That ties directly to O2C.
Exactly. Then we ran the Analyze module. The 8 wastes highlights defects and issues inside the pick-pack flow. The cause and effect matrix maps recurring causes back to specific picking steps.
So the analysis converges on picking as a root contributor. What did the root cause hypothesis list?
The hypothesis lists several plausible root causes: inaccurate inventory information, poor communication, unclear pick instructions. Each cause has evidence links to the datasets and operator notes.
That's actionable. What did the improve phase recommend at the O2C level?
At the O2C level, there were multiple options identified, including multiple ways to improve the picking sub-process. Physical layout, communication, and systems all were identified as opportunities to improve picking.
Makes sense, and this is where a consultant can take a holistic view. Tell me how we deputize a lead for the sub-project.
It's simple. Using the enterprise plan, you can have a new user access the platform with the ability to control exactly what projects they can see and edit. So you can extend the license to the warehouse supervisor with permissions to create and edit only their own projects. However, you could set your own access to have permission to view and even edit, if you wish, their projects as well as your own.
Great. So I have a safety net to maintain control if I need to step in, but the flexibility to let the system guide them through best practice.
Exactly. You can mentor them using the black belt, green belt relationship if that's how you operate. But it doesn't have to be that formal. You can just guide them in best practice and ensure they get the support they need to achieve the right outcomes.
So I help them launch the new sub-project for picking and packing, and then monitor as they progress through the workflow.
That's right. You might want to join their launch workshop where they set the goals with the team and validate the SIPOC. They would definitely appreciate your support at that early stage.
That matches how I have operated in the past. I can see how having the system to guide and centralize all the project artifacts would be a huge win. And tooltips at each stage would provide additional support for the project lead.
Correct. There are built-in coaching prompts for each step to let the project lead know what to do next.
So now, the warehouse supervisor can allocate tasks to ensure improvements are implemented. But how do we get confidence that they will be sustained longer term?
The monitoring and response plan will ensure that if the new agreed targets are not met, there are triggers to instantly respond and take action to get back on track. And remember, as the mentor, you can still suggest updates to ensure the measures are meaningful and optimized. All the outputs can be edited as required.
That's great. I can see how one consultant can mentor multiple local leads concurrently and really provide additional value for the organization.
And via the dashboard, you will be able to see the return on investment your projects have achieved for each client organization and each individual project.
Thanks for the walkthrough, Penny. Process Partner AI is definitely a tool I will be adding to my toolbox.